From the News Channel 5 network, this is the Plus Side of Nashville.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm Tawanda Coleman. Well, did you know that Tennessee is near the bottom of the pack when it comes to states' oral health? In fact, Tennessee is 47th. Part of the problem is that many of the working poor and elderly in Tennessee simply cannot afford dental care. So we're going to be talking today to the CEO of the Interfaith Dental Clinic, a wonderful nonprofit organization that provides dental services for low-income and uninsured people in Middle Tennessee. They're such a great resource, and we can't wait to tell you more about them. But first, we want to talk about one of Nashville's best-kept secrets, and that is Nashville's Public Library. There are so many things to see and do at the public library that you may not know about. And we're going to be talking about a lot of the free services, and we're going to talk about what you may not know about the public library with Andrea Fanta, who is the Public Information Officer. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. I was so excited when I first got my library card to the Nashville Public Library. It's such a great resource for us all. And I'm like a lot of people, when I was reading the information about all the great services that you offer there, things have totally changed from when I first got my card. So we're going to talk about, okay, we're going to break it down for everybody, the three main things that most people don't know about the Nashville Public Library. First of all, let's start with you offer free online subscriptions.
Yes, so a la Netflix, Redbox, Amazon Prime. If you like to download ebooks or stream music, movies, even if you like to do online magazines, you should really get that little piece of plastic that's the Nashville Public Library card, because you can do it all for free.
Wow.
You just log onto the library's website, put your library card number in. I wanted to make sure that it was going to be, you know, compelling and stuff that people actually want to listen to and watch. So I did a quick check today, and as of today, if you go onto Overdrive, which is our source for free downloadable books. Kim Gordon, who is with a very popular band, Sonic Youth, her book, Girl in a Band, is out on Overdrive.
Okay.
We have all the major magazines on Zinio. Let's say you go to, which is our magazine subscription, let's say you go to Freegal, which is our free music subscription. Right now you can stream Kelly Clarkson, Snoop, and Beyonce.
Oh, wow. Nice variety
that's
there.
a nice little house party in the waiting right there. On Hoopla, which is our movies and TV shows, if you're feeling a little more classic, you can watch Annie, or you can stream episodes of The Office. And you can do this on your smartphone, your iPod, your iPad, or your tablet.
And that's all through the Nashville Public Library, everybody. You don't have to go to Netflix or all of these other services, and it's free. How many libraries do we have here in our area?
We have 21 locations.
Okay.
So our main library at 615 Church Street in downtown Nashville is the main location that everybody recognizes. It's a beautiful library that the city has really rallied around. But we also have 20 branch libraries, and they're really embedded in our neighborhoods. Each one looks different and has a different feel and really represents the community that surrounds it.
It really does. For folks who may not have their little plastic their little plastic card yet, talk about how easy it is to get a library card.
Thank you for asking. It's very easy and it's free.
Yes.
So if you go online to library.nashville.org, there's a spot on our website to apply online for your library card, or you just come into any location anytime we're open, and anybody will be very happy to help you get your library card.
Absolutely. Okay, so we strayed just for a quick minute, just so we make sure you know how to go about getting all those great services at the library. So we're going to go back now, and we're going to talk about the second main thing that most people don't know about the Nashville Public Library, and that is you can be loud and have coffee inside the library.
Yes, you can be loud, you can have coffee, you can have iced coffee now that it's getting warmer, you can have pizza. You know, American public libraries are changing, and we are trying to drive change at Nashville Public Library. So to compete with kind of the Starbucks feel or the bookstore feel, we really wanted people to be able to have the third space experience. So if you think about it, there aren't many other places in Nashville and town where you can bring a cup of coffee, stay all day, surf the web for free, either on a device that you bring or one that you check out from the library, and not be pressured to move or free up a seat or buy anything. And that's what we want you to do at Nashville Public Library. At the new Bellevue branch location that we just opened, there's a giant reading porch. We've put lawn furniture out there. There's a walking trail. There's outdoor art. So these are really spaces that we want people to come and spend the day and spend time and bring their families and have public meetings and have study groups and meet their neighbors for a cup of coffee.
Oh, I love it. What a great resource we have with you guys. And the third main thing that most people don't know about the Nashville Public Library is you can get job help there.
Yes, when the Great Recession hit in Nashville, Nashville Public Library really wanted to move to support unemployed and underemployed people in this city. So we created a jobs lab, and essentially it is a computer lab in our main library with 30 public computers that you can use for an unlimited amount of time, so no time limit on the computer if you're doing a job search or filling an online application. What a lot of people don't know is that in today's job market, virtually every employer requires you to file an online job application.
That's true.
So if I go to Chick-fil-A, I have to go through a process that takes several hours online to apply for a job. Now, what happens after we founded our jobs lab was that our career coaches were seeing that a lot of the patrons who were coming in to use the computers also needed help learning how to look for jobs online, how to write a resume, how to upload a resume. And so we also offer career coaching. So that's one-on-one support. You can drop in, you don't have to make an appointment. You come by and you get that sort of help as anytime our jobs classroom is open. And of course, there's more information on the website, or you can call our main number to get more information. We also are really happy, thanks to support from our foundation, we also have a mobile jobs lab. So it's literally a truck with laptops that is now going through the community, helping people who may not be able to come to the library to get on a laptop and apply for jobs.
What? So that truck's out every day?
Every day, yep.
Oh, wow, that's another something. Actually, that is my fourth thing that we may not know about the library. You have a mobile service now.
Yes.
And you were just talking to Andrea, so many things today require a computer. And a lot of, and particularly older people, like my mom or elderly people, I don't have a computer. I don't even know how to use one. That's something they can also use and get services for at the library.
Yes. So, for example, right before Christmas, our technology team held a bunch of free classes where you could come and learn how to download all those free movies and books I was talking about earlier, so that when you were on a plane or in the car for holiday travel, you had everything loaded and ready to go. So my father, for example, calls the internet, he calls it the interweb. And he doesn't say that he types, he says that he punches things into the computer. So my father is a great example of someone who could benefit from these classes. Anybody of any age, of any background, is welcome to come to these free classes that we have at all our locations. And you bring your own device and we'll show you how to download books and movies and how to stream the free music. You know, we want all our patrons to feel comfortable with all aspects of our collection. So we still love the printed book, and we love our online materials and our downloadable materials, and we want everyone to feel comfortable using all of them.
Oh, I love it. And we talk about the fact too, okay, you can go in all day, use free Wi-Fi services on computers free of charge, but you will also let folks check out laptops and iPads and
at Bellevue and Southeast, which are our two newer branches. You know, we really listened to patrons when we were building these new locations, and one of the things they asked for was greater access to technology. So we basically have laptop vending machines where instead of putting $1 or $1.50 in, you just swipe your library card and a laptop or an iPad will pop out and you just use it at the branch. And we really can't underestimate or underline enough the importance of digital access in this city. So Google Fiber just made, you know, a major announcement. we can't take for granted that in this city everybody has a personal device or a smartphone or an iPad or a laptop or access to internet. These locations at the library, with our bandwidth and our free Wi-Fi and our public access computers, are really a critical resource for a lot of people. And we really also need to be mindful of not stereotyping who the people are who are coming in to use these computers and what they're doing. People are doing everything from getting on social media networks to let their friends and family know that they're okay, if they're experiencing homelessness, to looking for jobs, to reading online books.
Right. Oh my goodness, so many great services. And Andrea, I have to talk about the fact that with this being such a digital world, you probably hear and have thought about it even. Do we still even need libraries? What do you say to that?
We need libraries because we need our brains, and I'll tell you what I mean about that. Everything we do at Nashville Public Library comes down to education, and we in Nashville do a really great job of being in tune with where Nashville students are. So right now, many of Nashville students are not reading at a grade level. What the library has said it's going to do is take the traditional 8 to 3 school day and stretch it. So our education programs mean that you can get homework help, pre-K early literacy, story time, vocabulary building help, and you can continue your education at every stage. As long as people value education and need to learn something, they will need and use and appreciate the library.
Beautifully said.
Thanks.
Lots of great information on how important our Nashville Public Library is to us. Thank you so much for coming on and telling us all about it, Andrea.
Thank
I
you.
learned a lot myself. Thanks. And when we come back, we'll tell you about another Nashville organization that you might not know about that helps folks who need dental services. So stay with us.